Any day now, the leaves behind me are gonna be orange and red and so pretty, and hopefully not directly falling off the tree because we were in a drought for most of the summer. But since it's October now, I feel like, is it October? I don't think it's October. It is in fact not October, but since October is next week, it may as well be October. We're gonna get cozy today with intention. Do we need a Willow check? Come here, Willow. Look how big she's getting. Do you remember when we first got her and she was just a little bitty thing? Look how big she's getting. She's a bit of a mop. Let's get cozy for fall. Now today I'm doing something a little extra special, and I'm preparing to host a beautiful group of women this evening, and so I'm kind of just trying to cozy up the house a little bit. I'm doing some sprucing just because, you know, that's what we do when we invite guests over. But what I really want you to observe is that I just picked up all of my dog's toys and put them in this crock because she is a terrorist and continually chews all of the baskets that I try to use. And as I go about fluffing these beautiful magnolia stems, she basically undoes all of my work and removes every single toy that I put into her crock. Now these magnolia stems are absolutely gorgeous. I did one 40-inch stem and one 26-inch stem just to add a little bit of fullness at the base. And I think that these are gonna go so well between fall and Christmas, and they'll even go into the winter season. I really am trying to be more intentional in purchasing items that can span many seasons. And I think that the magnolia branches can definitely do at least 3 seasons. So I really love how it just add a little pop to the mantle. And now my main focus is going to be in the basement where I am hosting these beautiful women later today. Now I did head to the antique store because my basement is just a little off. I've had a hard time kind of bringing it together with my style, so I wanted to find some pieces that I could incorporate. And there was lots of goodies. The vendors did a great job bringing out fall decor, things that I thought could really easily fit into the season. I love these hand-painted watercolors. I thought that this was really cute for fall. There were all kinds of things that I thought would really just fit into the season and be really subtle, easy accents. Baskets are always a great option to bring in some darker tones and some rich textures. But the booth that I always head straight to is this one. It's my favorite. I could literally buy every single thing in this booth and bring it home without feeling any kind of sense that it didn't fit my style. I loved all the colors. They're really beautiful pieces. A lot of them are really authentic antiques. And then there's also some really whimsy handcrafted items that you can just really get really creative with to bring in some character to your home. Somehow I missed that pumpkin yard ornament that was right there in the front. I don't know how I didn't see that in person, but I'd probably like to go back for it. I always love looking through this booth because it really just inspires creativity in me to think outside the box. And so while I don't usually leave with a lot, I sometimes do leave with some things, and I did today. I thought these would be really cute for Thanksgiving tablescapes for the napkins, but that's not what I brought home. I brought home something a little bit different. Now I got this from the antique store for $12. It says it's a mid-century mod mahogany and brass wall hook. To me it looks like a top hat hook or something like that, but it says 1995 on the back, so it's clearly not for top hats because we weren't wearing those in 1995. But I'm curious if you know what this is. I'm actually going to Google it and see as well, but pop it in the comments and you'll probably beat me to it because the level of curiosity I have over this is very minimal, but it's still there. So someday I'll think about looking into this a little bit more, but for now it's going to be for blankets. I kind of have this basement corner like coming together in a way that is more like piece by piece and natural than if I had designed it out. Because it's kind of a weird space, like it just goes to our backyard, but it also is a walk-through space to the family room and to the staircase. So it's just a little bit of a weird, like purposeless area. So I'm kind of trying to make it into like a library kind of a feel. I'm gonna add some books, obviously. We gotta add some books in order to have a library, but anymore, so many of my books are on the Kindle. So I feel like most of our books end up being just design books that I like the pictures for. So I'll probably put some of those in there, and it's just like a little cozy reading nook with a cozy blanket hook. Isn't that cute? So now for the season, I got a fall blanket I can kind of drape. Now it's easy to grab. Not that it's not easy to grab like any other way, draped on the sofa or on the armchair or in a basket or in a pile. But it's cute. I like it. I mean, it's kind of giving like Halloween ghost vibes. So now I'm not so sure. I don't really want it looking like something's just floating here. Dang it! What if we take it off of the knob and just... That's a little better. I like that better. But now I have to look it up. What is this thing for? This is a vintage wall-mounted hat display stand. Okay, so it was for hats, but it was for hat displays. Makes a lot more sense. Well, I don't have hats. I don't see anybody using this for anything besides hats. We're gonna make it into a blanket hook. This is better than the floating ghost look, so we'll just keep it draped like that. Now I don't have a lot of big branches, and I feel like this giant thing warrants big branches, otherwise they just look pipsqueaky. So let's see what I can find. Last year I got these, and I do think, hopefully, that there's enough of them that I can just pop them in there and kind of call it good. I think that works. You need to cooperate. Why does it feel so lopsided? Let's just turn ya. That's worse. Fighting with a bouquet of florals is my least favorite thing to do. Get in there! I have done nothing but make this worse. Yes, yes, yes. That was the problem child. Okay. You caused me so much heartache, you little gingham fall leaf. Do gingham trees even turn to a fall leaf? Aren't they Japanese? I lived in Japan for almost 2 years. I don't remember there being a fall. I was a child, so it could be part of it, but they also might not be from Japan, so I could just don't listen to me at this point. There we go, we got it done. Okay, now in here, I actually feel like it kind of is a bit fall already. We've got a kind of orangey hue, we've got an amber hue, we've got a brown, this plum color works. This kind of summer day print needs to come out, and these hydrangeas, because they're too green. And I feel like that's really all I need to swap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so let me see if I can find something to replace these with. How about just a harvest basket with no foliage? This is an option. If it'll fit. Oh, it fits. Wonderful. What do I have in there? Oh, I had something in there to prop that up before. That's my coasters. You know how long I've been looking for these coasters? Oh my gosh. Why do I do these things to myself? I didn't need to leave the coasters in there to get the height. I just needed the thing. Why do I do this? I almost bought new coasters too. I was like, where in the world did I put those? That's kind of cute. It just fills it out. Fills it out a little bit. We're gonna put this back down here. Maybe just this, and then I'm gonna call it good. I think that's good enough. Oh, that was a little forceful. Fall. I actually love that the space is being built over time, piece by piece, with thrifted and antique finds. It adds a lot of uniqueness to a home to go about this mentality of slowly building a space. And I think that it came together just fine with a few simple swaps for fall. Now I did obvious, simple cleaning for guest prep. I always vacuum, I always clean the bathrooms, and I make sure that the kitchen is tidy. I also wanted to provide just a really simple finger food for tonight so everybody can just kind of munch, and I decided to go the savory, healthy route with some veggies and a white bean hummus that I made. Maybe next time I'll do some cookies, but for tonight I just felt like we needed this. Now, I mentioned that I'm hosting a woman's Bible study. This is where I'm going to do it. It's cozy in here. This is actually our family room. And most of the time when I entertain, I do it up in our living room upstairs. It's a brand new addition. It's a gorgeous room. It has tons of seating. It's really cozy and comfy, but it's also open to the rest of the house. And so I feel like we'd have no privacy. The kids are going to be in and out of the kitchen. Aaron, that's where he like chills at night, so I'd rather have him be able to chill and just like they can go about the routine while we're down here in this really cozy space. And so I was gonna leave it like this. This is why I'm telling you this. I was just gonna leave it like this for fall. And Addie came down here and she said, you should decorate for fall down here because you did that upstairs. And I was kind of like, well, it's kind of fall, right? I mean, I've got this cozy basket with blankets available for anyone who wants a blanket. I actually have, I'll show you all the piles of blankets I have for this night because it is cold in here and there's like 10 to 15 women coming, so everybody needs a blanket. But then I was also kind of like, I feel like this is kind of fall. Like it's got the plum berries and the greens are a little vibrant, but maybe not like overly vibrant. And Addie said, no, Mom, that does not look like fall. So, my 12-year-old has humbled me. I don't normally show this angle because the windows blow out my camera, as is currently happening. This is kind of fun, actually. Okay, I can't do this. We gotta change this angle. Did that work? I lowered the exposure like significantly. I don't know if it works. Behind this sofa, eventually I want to do like a gallery wall of family photos, but for now it's just blank. See, this is the problem of this angle. It doesn't matter. The rest of the room doesn't matter. This is what I wanted to show you. This blanket is an electric blanket, and whoever sits in this seat for Bible study not only gets the electric blanket, but they also, oh, we're gonna have to move this. They also get to prop. You know what? This women's Bible study is going to be the best Bible study ever. I hope people come in pajamas. I hope that everybody eats to their heart's content. And I hope that we just have real talk about life and the Lord. This is going to be the best. I love it. I'm so excited. Anyways, this is an electric blanket and the privileged person is going to sit here for Bible study. Should be enough space. I think I'm going to swap this giant one for this. It's tiny, but it's the only fall foliage I have left. So, thanks, Addie. You know what I found? I have found that people don't like to sit on other people's throw pillows. Do you find this in your home? Because this is what I found every time I'm entertaining, especially men, which I find very interesting. When I am on a sofa, I am like, give me every throw pillow I can have around me till it's like perfect. And it's in every crevice so that I have full support around my back and body. So I literally use like 5 throw pillows on my sofas for me. But when people come over, they're like, this is what they do. Oh, look, a cozy throw pillow. That would be perfect for back support. Oh, I'll sit like this. Or I'll like adjust it and then just like cradle. Or sometimes they're like, can I put this somewhere? And I'm always like, why don't you want a throw pillow? So I tend to have like very sparing amounts of throw pillows, and then I have a basket of them if people want to grab from the basket, because apparently it's not normal to use 5 throw pillows. I mean, I need this. Do you not need this? It always baffles me. Goodbye, big beauty. You are gorgeous. In its place, we gotta do this first because this is a little atrocious. In its place, we have this sadness. The sad little stem. That's not gonna work. That's not sufficient. What if I just... idea. You can't tell me that laying those branches down on their side is not better than that piddly little vase that I had before. I actually really love how simple these are. It's just a really sweet little nod to fall. So I brought down all of my apps. The bean dip was delicious, had a little kick to it, and we really enjoyed our time. Such a gift to be able to meet with other women. Today was a lot of fun. I've talked in the last few months about intentionality in hosting and community and like fostering community. And so today was a lot of fun to prepare my house specifically to have somebody over, to have a group of women over for Bible study and just to dive deep into life in the Lord. And it just feels really good to have that kind of intention behind my decorating rather than just decorating for decorating's sake, even though sometimes I do love just to decorate because I enjoy decorating. So I guess it can kind of go both ways. There's plenty of opportunities to decorate because you love to decorate, but when you're doing it as well because you're gathering people to you and trying to foster an environment that's really cozy and open and welcoming, that just really feels good. So I hope that you enjoyed kind of seeing my thought process through bringing some spaces together, creating a little bit more intention with the library downstairs, with the living room downstairs, and also just kind of some of the things that I did to prep for guests. If you missed my previous fall decorating video, I'm gonna link it up for you here. That's where I did the upstairs of my house, and a lot of the spaces are much more overtly decorated for fall, even though I went really simple. And I haven't changed it since that video at all. I love the simplicity of it this year, and I am not planning to add anything else to it. So if you wanna see a little bit more fall decorating, make sure and watch that video. And Christmas is around the corner. I'm not saying I'm decorating for Christmas yet. It's September, apparently not October. And so I will be doing that though in the next month and a half. It's before Thanksgiving. Don't hate me, but it has to be done because otherwise how would I be decorating at the same time that you're decorating and still be able to provide any inspiration for you? So in the coming weeks though, I have a lot of fun projects. I'm doing DIYs, I'm doing room makeovers, I'm doing building projects, and I can't wait to share them all with you in this kind of like in-between month from fall decorating to Christmas decorating. So make sure and stay tuned. I would love it if you would like to subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button, get notified if you like to be notified about things. I don't. I turn off all my notifications because they overwhelm me. But if you like it, I would love for you to do that with my channel, and I will see you next week.